Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
We gather together to draw attention to an issue that is as vital to the future of this country as any that we face. No one should doubt that economic and technological progress will have a little or very little impact unless the spirit of our people remains strong. Calvin Coolidge, a president whom I greatly admire, once said, "The government of a country never gets ahead of the religion of a country." Fostering the faith and character of our people is one of the great trusts of responsible leadership. I deeply believe that if those in government offer a good example, and if the people preserve the freedom which is their birthright as Americans, no one need fear the future. Unfortunately, in the last 2 decades, we've experienced an onslaught of such twisted logic that if Alice were visiting America, she might think she'd never left Wonderland. We're told that it somehow violates the rights of others to permit students in school who desire to pray to do so. Clearly, this infringes on the freedom of those who choose to pray, a freedom taken for granted since the time of our founding fathers. This would be bad enough, but the purge of God from our schools went much farther. In one case, a federal court ruled against the right of children to voluntarily say grace before lunch in the school cafeteria. Now, no one is suggesting that others should be forced into any religious activity, but to prevent those who believe in God from expressing their faith is an outrage, and the relentless drive to eliminate God from our schools can and should be stopped. Neither the constitutional amendment that I've endorsed nor the legislative remedies offered by others permits anyone to be coerced into religious activity. Instead, these measures are designed to protect the rights of those who choose to pray as well as those who choose not to. Some suggest we should keep religion out of politics. Well, the opposite is also true. Those in politics should keep their hands off of the religious freedom of our people and especially our children. If the President of the United States can pray with others in the Oval Office, and I have on a number of occasions, then let's make certain that our children have the same right as they go about preparing for their futures and for the future of this country.